company just sent me a laptop, but not just any car company, the one and only Mercedes AMG. And it's this. This is an MSI Stealth 16 Mercedes AMG Motorsport Edition laptop. And it's one of the coolest laptops on sale today. Let me tell you why. In case you're living under a rock though, a couple of months ago, Mercedes and AMG Motorsports partnered up to build a race car and to build a laptop. And unfortunately, Mercedes didn't give me the keys to the AMG GT3 car. They did send me out a laptop, and today we're gonna check it out. We're gonna start with an unboxing, then jump in and try it out on No Hesi, and drive some virtual Mercedes AMG. Everything that I'm gonna show you in this unboxing is included with this laptop when you actually buy it. But if you are gonna buy it, you're gonna wanna be quick about it because they're only making 3,000 of these for the entire world. And they're actually limiting them to 300 per country. So you're gonna wanna be super quick when these officially go on sale. But anyways, let's just jump into it. There's a lot of stuff to unbox here. So welcome to the MSI and Mercedes AMG Motorsport partnership. Right on the top, we've got the laptop. We will come back to that in a second. We've got some information about the partnership, information about the Stealth 16, but if I lift this cover off, there are a whole bunch more goodies on this shelf below. Accessory number one is an MSI and Mercedes AMG mousepad, which looks really, really nice actually. But then we've got this little package here, MSI and Mercedes AMG. Let's open this up. In this little package is going to be an MSI and Mercedes AMG mouse. Very cool. On the shelf below, there's actually this really cool thing. This is actually a dual drive, which is something I haven't actually seen before. It is a 128 gigabyte thumb drive, but it's actually double-sided. So one side is USB-C and the other side is the standard USB. That is really, really cool. And it's also branded with all the MSI and AMG partnership stuff. Very cool. I told you there was a lot of accessories with this thing. I think that's, oh, nope, that's not everything. There is more stuff in here, a quick guide. And then last but not least, on this side is actually the power brick for charging up the laptop and the actual, like, power cord. Cool. So here's the thing, MSI and Mercedes have actually partnered up because they both share pretty similar value. They both focus on craftsmanship, performance, and cutting-edge technology, and that is exactly what this partnership is about. Now, I know it may not look like it, but this thing's actually a gaming laptop. Usually, gaming laptops are like the thickness of a doorstop and super heavy. This thing is totally the opposite, but still packs all the performance. What's really cool though is because this is actually the Mercedes AMG edition of the Stealth 16, we've got some really cool details. Like along the backside here, we've got all these checkered flags built into the design, which look awesome. Then very quickly for ports, we've got an Ethernet port, HDMI port, an SD port, very nice, a USB-C port, and then on the other side, we've got headphones, another USB-C, USB, and the actual power plug. We've got more checkered flags along the top where you can see the webcam. The space bar even has checkered flags on it, which looks awesome. I've just noticed the power button actually says start engine on it. That's really cool. And then no way, it's super, super subtle, but the speakers along the top here actually say AMG. That is so sick. Can I also just say it's made of a really nice material and a really nice finish on it that doesn't pick up like 1,000 fingerprints, which keeps it looking clean and nice. All right, anyways, that's not what you came here for though. Let's jump in, set this thing up, and then jump on No Hesi with it. Now that we've got the laptop set up though, we can officially jump in and start gaming. And we're gonna be jumping into No Hesi and this. A Mercedes C63S AMG with a couple of upgrades to build 700 horsepower. I just wanna show you one of the coolest features with this car though. I haven't actually seen this before. I'm currently in first gear, and if I shift it into reverse, my camera in the rear pops up on the little screen. That is so cool. Anyways, let's just drive and see what we can do. I'm very excited to give this thing a go. Our goal is to get as many points as possible. Up in the top left, you can see them coming in. The closer I get to the cars, the more points I get. The faster I go, the more points I get. And you've got to balance all of that by weaving your way right the way through the traffic. Anyways, let me tell you a little bit about this laptop while I try to navigate some traffic. If I can do all of this without crashing, I think that's a victory. So the laptop itself has a 16:10 aspect ratio 4K OLED display. It's got one of the brand new 13th gen Intel i9 CPUs. 1 second, tunnel. And what's really great for when you're gaming like this is the laptop's being powered by an NVIDIA 4070 laptop GPU. That's why the gameplay is so buttery smooth. Then we've got 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, a 2TB SSD. I'm not even joking when I say I think this is one of the best laptop gaming experiences I have ever had before. I am treating this thing like a desktop PC, and the fact that it's just going, okay, no problem, it's pretty cool. The handling is just insane. The fact that it just goes from lane to lane so happily. Okay, nail it through the little toll booth. Sorry, I'll pay my fine later. We're looking real good. We've got to do a little bit of an impromptu top speed test. I want to see what we can do with the C63 AMG. That's 300 kilometers an hour. We are zooming 310. Keep going. Brake. Yep, we're gone. Let's change up cars. Let's go from something new to something a little older. Vehicle number 2 is this, a 2006 Mercedes E55 AMG. It might be a little bit old school, but it's got new school horsepower. This thing is modified to 750 horsepower. This thing actually reminds me of the old AMG Hammers from back in the day, those legendary cars. This is sorta kinda, at least to me, like a modern day AMG Hammer. Oh, it's also very sketchy to drive. We gotta open up the old AMG though. Oh, we've even got some traffic to drive with. Here we go. Let's go with this guy. All right, never mind. The man apparently went to Hogwarts. The back end wants to step out through that left-hand corner the entire time. This thing's also doing nearly 300 kilometers an hour. Don't close my path. I unfortunately forgot to map a button to my headlight, so I'm driving in darkness, but I am doing 310 kilometers an hour. Oh, gone. My personal best is 284,000. Let's go for $500,000. I think that'll totally be doable. As long as I can just make the gap, keep weaving through the traffic, but at the same time, I've got to react quicker. Keep weaving through the traffic. Okay, now I've actually got some street lights, so I can see a little bit better. We've just got to take it a little bit slower than we were before if I actually want 500,000 points. We really got to get that big multiplier. That's the main thing. We're on 80,000 points already. Oh, our third and final car to test out the MSI AMG laptop is this. The truly legendary Mercedes SLS AMG. Probably one of my favorite Mercedes ever made. I want 500,000 points. Let's get it. When I was in high school, one of the kids I went to school with, their dad actually had one of these, and it was so cool every time they got picked up from school. There was definitely a time or two when I was a little bit late getting home because I was too busy waiting for the SLS to pick up from school just because I wanted to see it. Let's go though, SLS. We are on a heavy traffic server now, so there's gonna be a load of traffic for us to dodge, which means we're gonna be going a little bit slower, but hopefully we're gonna get a little bit more points. We'll see. Slow is fast, and fast is more points. That doesn't make any sense, but we're just gonna go for it and get 500,000. Let's go. Start the weaves, baby. I've really gotta focus if we're gonna get 500,000 points. I'm trying to get really close to all of the traffic and get those near misses. Okay, we are looking good. We've got hella multiplier right now. We've got to keep going. 44,000 points. There is so much traffic on this bridge. This is insane. We're on 250,000 points. We are halfway there. The multiplier is through the roof. Ooh, 420,000. Don't mess me up. I've got to drive so slow. 450. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. One more. 500,000 points in the SLS, baby. Oh, and then we touch a car. So what are you waiting for? Go check out the brand new MSI Stealth 16 Mercedes AMG laptop. Like I said, there's only 3,000 of them being made for the entire world, so don't wait long. Thanks so much to MSI and AMG for sponsoring this video. Thanks for watching.